We just had a good night's sleep here in La Abarrach. We are planning our trip to Brest now. Rutger is looking in the books to see if there are special VHF channels. You need to let them know you're there. And he's putting the route in our tablet, so we have that here later on. Yeah, it was very cold last night, but now the sun came up and the sun is very warm, so that's very nice. It's a small fishing town. There are a lot of giant fishing boats. Well, they're almost all gone now. One came back and they had like giant crabs and lobsters in the crates on the boat. So yeah, maybe a good fishing spot nearby. We'll see. I want to catch some fish again. Yeah, so we're just getting the boat ready and then we're going to Brest.
We're on the sea again, heading towards Brest. Finally gonna be out of the English Channel. We're gonna take the Canal du Four route, which is in between Ile d'Huez and France. So it's a lot shorter, but it's a bit tricky because it's very narrow and yeah, there's rocks and stuff. But yeah, today should be relatively calm, so yeah, I think it's a good day to try it. We got the wind vane doing its thing, finally. We've installed and bought that thing, and yeah, we didn't use it a lot because we had the motor sail and we had to do all sorts of crazy stuff. And there was no wind or all sorts of excuses. But yeah. Really happy it's on. It's totally quiet and it just does its thing. It's great. We decided to call it Winnie the Wind Pilot because it's a tradition that people give it a name because they all have their own characteristics in steering. And we still have to learn a little bit about this one, but yeah, super cool to be sailing with a wind vane. We are sailing dead downwind, and that means wing on wing. Yeah, we pulled out the Genoa and we have a boom preventer on the main. Yeah, finally we get to sail like this. This is basically what cruisers do, sailing dead downwind and pulling out the Genoa. Yeah, the seas are calm. We had a really big swells like right over there. I guess it's because of the bottom. It goes from very deep to undeep, and it's just a lot of rocks around here. The French are sailing in between the rocks, but we're choosing to go around the rocks because we don't know this area that well. Yeah, we still have quite a way to go. Current should turn in an hour or so, and then we have the current with us when we go through the Canal du Four. Yeah, that's about it. I think the seas will remain calm for today. Yeah, if we're not gonna make our time schedule, then I'm afraid we're gonna have to motor. But for now, we're just gonna sail for a bit and see how it goes. Well, I'm afraid the wind is gone. We're motoring. We still have to pull out. Maybe we'll get some wind later, and then we can pull out the Genoa again. Behind Kim is Ile d'Ouest, and I believe that is the most western point of France. But to me, that means the English Channel stops and the Bay of Biscay starts, or the Atlantic starts. So we finally made it through the channel. We're now going through Canal du Four, which is a small channel between Ile d'Ouest and France, and it's a big shortcut if you want to go to Brest. So we're gonna take that. The current is starting to be with us now, so I hope we're gonna get a nice slingshot towards our destination, because we're running a little late. We were messing about with the sails too long, and yeah, we missed some speed. That's the sailing in the English Channel. You have to be on time everywhere all the time. So it's I'm glad that's almost over, and we can just sail and not worry too much about that. We arrived in Brest when the sun went down. After some celebratory pizza and a good night's sleep, we decided to head into town. In this marina, you can borrow bikes for free, and we took full advantage of this perk. Brest is an interesting town with a lot of history, but it also has its downsides. There is a lot of substance abuse, and you can really tell when going out into the streets. We did not feel comfortable leaving the bikes unattended in some parts of town, even though we had them locked, of course. After some shopping for an extra fishing rod and lures, some junk food and regular groceries, we headed back into the marina. This is when Kim started to feel unfit, very unfit. It was COVID. We both spent nearly 10 days in quarantine on the boat, not doing much, both feeling like a train wreck. Combined with a lot of storms, it was uncomfortable on the boat, to say the least. And another downside of this marina is the fishermen. They will stand next to your boat on the breakwater, and they will throw their fishing lines over your solar panels, behind your boat, make a lot of noise. They even jump down from the breakwater onto the docks to get bait fish.
Yeah, it doesn't make you feel very safe. This is a common problem, but the marina is not able to do anything about this.
Well, we've been in Brest longer than expected again, and this time because we got corona, we're feeling a little better. This is my first time outside, basically. It's in a week. Yeah, Kim has been outside before to do some groceries.
I do the laundry because it was stacking and stacking and stacking up. So I went out yesterday, first time. Yeah, 2 hours and then that's it. Then need to rest again and have no energy left for the rest of the day. So yeah, corona has been a bitch to us.
It's a bit. We have been able to dodge corona for 3 years, and we both had essential occupations. So Kim was in childcare and I was in IT, and the IT company also had a lot of hospitals as customers, so I had to be there every day. And Kim in childcare, and both with a lot of social contact. We never got corona once. And now we're sitting on a boat in the middle of nowhere.
And now we got
And we get corona.
Yeah, I think I got it from a grocery store.
Yeah.
I think that's it, because other than that, we were just on the boat or walking around, but not going out or sitting in restaurants, or we didn't do that. So I think I caught it in the grocery store.
Yes. Well, we are vaccinated, so that should make it better, but those first few days they were absolutely horrible. I highly do not recommend getting corona.
No.
I highly recommend getting vaccinated because it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, Kim, she's totally fit and fine, and still she got absolutely negative. I'm a bit overweight as well, so I got it a little worse, I guess. But I think it's pretty equal. Or anything. So now we're gonna enjoy some pain chocolat, the Coke, and then we're gonna get back inside and watch some Formula 1 because it's cold and rainy. It's not nice. We wanted to be in the south by now, but can't have everything. Yeah, doesn't translate to film, but wow, it's super windy here. I think gusts up to 40 now, and yeah, waves seem to be rolling in between the piers a little bit, but we have a lot of boats in front of us, so they're breaking the water a little bit. And apparently one guy is cleaning his boat right now. I guess free water, eh? Yeah, he also used the hose. And one boat just came in. I hope they're okay. Because it's nasty out there, man. Oh, I'm happy we're not in the Bay of Biscay right now. No, thank you.
It's Monday morning. We are finally leaving Brest. We are not 100% fit, but fit enough, so we are gonna try. We are going to do an NA today, but first we need to fill up the boat with some fuel. So we're gonna do that. The weather is very nice. The sun came up, the clouds are moving that way, so hopefully we'll have a nice day. Sailing? Well, we'll see how it goes today.
Our plans and schemes seem so serene. Amongst the stars, red, gold, and green. Oh, we gave it all in the autumn. We danced like flames around the sun. Angels flew where our hope had come. And fireflies went to and fro. As we sat back in that afterglow. Oh, we gave it all in the autumn fall.
Yay!
Oh, we gave it all in the autumn fall.
We are motoring along the bay of Douarnenez. We just passed Cap de la Chèvre. Cap de la Chèvre. It didn't really look like a goat, but it's a funny name. The sun disappeared behind the clouds, but it's not even that cold, so it's okay. The sea is relatively calm. There is almost no wind, so we cannot sail. But it's fine for now because yeah, we don't feel that well just yet. We're quite a bit tired now, even though it's not that far. So I think it's okay that we're just doing this on a motor and not having to deal with the sails. We just talked to our friend Donald from the Wandering Star, a friend we made back in Jet. We saw them on the vessel finder, and we thought we're just gonna call them on the VHF. It turns out they are turning back and going back to Belgium. It's too cold and the weather is not nice enough for them to go further to south, so they are going back to Belgium. So it might be a while before we see them again, but yeah, it was nice talking to them a little bit. He told us that Douarnenez, the port in Douarnenez is not available because they just told them to leave because they are doing some work on the pontoons. We searched on the internet, we cannot find anything, but we're just gonna go because there's nowhere else here for us to go and we need to go somewhere. We're gonna see if we can go into the harbor, and if not, there are anchor places and just like in Alderney, like a buoy you can take. So there's another option if the port's not available. Oh yeah. How are you? Tired, eh?
Yeah, still not fit Normally I would be pissed off because we couldn't sail. Today I'm totally okay with it. I want to go back to Netflixing and laying on the couch. It's alright when you sit absolutely still, but as soon as I do anything I start sweating and I feel super tired. So yeah, I'm still not 100% fit, but I am really happy we finally left Brest.
Yes.
It's a nice port and all, but yeah, it's not that special.
It's quite expensive and there are a lot of crackheads. And fishermen who don't follow the rules and just fish almost on top of your boat.
They literally put their rods
Yeah.
against the sign that says don't fish here. They just they use it to put their fishing rod on. Normally I wouldn't really care, but we had people that threw their baits nearly on our solar panels with big chunks of lead on it. Yeah, that's gonna go straight through, and it's not that nice because this is your house, and say someone is fishing right over there and looking straight into your boat. It's not that nice, especially if you consider that on the other side of the pier, which is 3 meters away, you can fish just fine, but they choose not to, and just it's not very nice because you're also there. You want some privacy, you want to relax, and you just can't. So, yeah.
So yeah, we're really happy we left Brest. Donald also told us that Douarnenez is a really nice place and it's not that expensive. So yeah, hopefully we can stay there for a few days until window opens up for us to go to Lorient. But first, Douarnenez.
Join us next time as we have a look around Douarnenez, including a giant rat. We also stumble upon one of the prettiest towns along the French coast by accident because Kim got a little seasick along the way to Lorient, so we pulled into Oudierne to make life a little easier for her. If you want to support us on Patreon, you can find the link in the description, along with our links to Instagram and Polar Steps. If you like this video and like what we do, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps us out. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.